That decision you got to make sometimes well before you walk out to bat. Understand there are two left-arm seamers bowling. Where will I get my runs? You can't go out there and plan. Wide. Saw the batter coming down the track, cramped him for room with the short ball. For me, it looks like Adidev J is going in just with the plan that he's going to react to the ball. When you have that in your mind, and it's not exactly positivity that is flowing in your veins, if you get even a slightly good ball, you're looking to be defensive. You're looking to be protective of your wicket, which actually as an opening batter, you have to leave that thought process and look for runs. It was a bad ball. He somehow put it away in the gap. Chase for that inner circle fielder, just pulls it back in time. Couple of runs for Rohan. Expensive start from Anu. If you really believe you can score, you manifest it. You put yourself in power positions before the ball has been delivered, and then you can react. If you go out there thinking, oh, it's going to be tough, I might lose my wicket, I need 5 or 6 balls just to get my eye in, you will be struggling to get off the mark, which Adidev J once again has done it. No problems getting off the mark here in the commentary box. Raghavendra Raj with you. Alongside me now, moving towards the magic window. In a bit, as that over comes to an end. There he is, waving at everyone with all the love in the world.
टिकट लगता भूल गए होंगे।
वही तो सर, भूल गया। क्या चाह रहा है वो ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनानी थी।
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना।
That work is just going on outside the ground, in front of the indoor cricketing facility. Strong shot from Rohan Prem, width on offer. Bludgeons that one towards the backward point boundary. Swashbuckling, Rohan Prem. Slashed hard at it. No chance whatsoever, the point fielder there. He's taking the attack to the opposition. Is Rohan Prem, 12 runs of 6. He's hit a couple of boundaries. He's keeping a check on the scoring. Required run rate under 8, which is
coaching the teams traveling as well. One of the days where you don't talk about it, you talk about it openly.
And you must change that field. Deep fine comes to short fine. Being tentative at best. Not proactive, not positive, but tentative. That's where we are. Raghavendra Raj, right next to me. They've actually added 2 extra H to my name, which makes this entire commentary box very happening, I believe. In the air, just wide of the fielder. And that is how Adidev J punches for his first boundary.
It's taken him 10 deliveries to play his shot. End of 19 without losing a wicket.
Record.
अरे यार
लगता है भूल गए होंगे।
वही तो सर भूल गया। आज आ रहा है और ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनानी चाहिए।
भूल मत जाना, ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना। Pick your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है।
was sidearm throw. Adidev. Oh, that was all wide. Was it intentional?
Yeah, saw him coming, pushed it wider. Keeper did the rest, but Adidev was back in his crease. Smart ploy from Anfal BM. Almost worked. They haven't got a boundary in this over. Adidev is ticking. Bat and pad together, bat first. The umpire says 4 overs are done. Tuskers are 24 for no loss.
पिंटू बेटे बेचारा के भूल गया
अरे क्या आ गया मैं चाह रहा हूँ ड्रीम 11 में टीम बनाना भूल गया था पम्मी आंटी
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना मेक योर टीम नाउ
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है।
Krishnan into his second over. His conditions are suiting the seamer for sure. 14 balls faced for his 6. Adidev on strike, slip in position. Looks to tuck that one on the onside. Once again, pick up a run.
Rohan Prem, 15 of 10, the required run rate has gone beyond 8. First time it's touched 8, 8.43. Keep me on that. Haven't picked up a wicket as yet. This is the last over of the power play, the 5th. The 17 over side. It on the up. Will be cleaned up by the deep third fielder.
Also, sometimes, Raghav, as a batter, you're chained, you're slaved by your own perception of yourself. Sometimes, when you're not buying the runs that you need, you tend to be overtly technical. You're worried about how good you look while defending. Is everything proper? Is your head on top of the ball? Is a bat flow proper? And when you're trying to think all of that, you forget scoring runs. Which I believe is the case with Adidev J. That was also the case with, I believe, Salman Nizar during that club championship. When Salman Nizar was almost blocking everything. Look at this particular tournament, Salman has changed that approach.
Yeah, I think that one match there where he got 72, he had to adapt, he had to change, he had to shift gears. Saw that with Nikhil T as well yesterday. How those first 10 balls he was defending, and what a mammoth total they got, 211. Come back in sharply to Adidev. Be a leg buys. Did he get some bat on it? Looks like he did. Yeah, he did.
Looked like the bat was miles away from the ball.
One person who wouldn't complain is Adidev.
Yeah, bat nowhere near the ball. Off the thigh. Rohan Prem wanting to shuffle will still get won't get the wide. Yeah, I kinda side with the umpire here. I do. Rohan Prem actually shuffled a long way. Had he been in his normal stance, that delivery was extremely playable. Top shot from Rohan. Holds his shape, goes over offside. Quality shot to end the fifth over. 32 for no loss. This opening stand is flourishing, but only one of them is getting the boundaries.
टिकट
अरे यार,
लगता है भूल गए होंगे.
वही तो सर, भूल गया. मैच आ रहा है और ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनानी थी. हाँ सर,
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना. Make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है.
No real impact from any of the Royal bowlers at the moment, as they have not picked up any wickets. They've used 3 bowlers. Ibnullah Aftab, Manu Krishnan and Anfal PM. Yes, you were right about the fact that don't try and fix anything which is broken, which is not broken. At the moment, the power play is done and dusted. You still want to wait, Babashir?
PM, he's trying to change something. Yes, you're introduced. He must be closer to the 130 mark for sure. And the effort ball perhaps goes beyond that.
Excellent delivery that. Right in the block hole, well dug out. Sean Roger. Expensive over this. 13 runs off it. And then another delivery left.
In God's own country, the head coach of the senior team, Mr. Tinu Johanan, used to be running in for the India Blue. Well played from Anas. Tough over from Aditya. It comes to end 60 for 2 after 9.
टिकट
अरे यार
लगता है भूल गए होंगे.
वही तो भूल गया. ड्रीम 11 हाँ सर ठीक.
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना. टेक योर टीम नाउ.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है.
Anuraj will continue. Runs and picked up a wicket. 9 overs done, 60 for 2. There needs to bat and keep batting on. Left arm, orthodox. Poor line, put away, boundary. Sean Roger, he's playing well.
Yeah, you can blame the short fine leg fielder for not doing his work. The bowler made it difficult for that fielder by bowling it that wide. Extremely good awareness from Sean Roger to use that space. Now makes room and hits it down the ground. This is good batting. It's not an easy surface to bat on. You can't just hit through the line everything. Sachin has did that. I think that was just wonderful hand-eye coordination in one of those days where you can just time everything out of the park. Anas has been in good form, which is why he was promoted. What he's been doing.
Edged. Gone past the wicket keeper. Will be a boundary. Genuine nick there.
Raghavendra Raj picked that one up early. Anas did as well. Just couldn't get it out the middle of the bat. Don't think you can take that as a chance though against the keeper. 9 runs for the first 3 balls. Now Manu Krishnan keeps that to a dot ball.
They're getting the runs. They're getting what they wanted. The required run rate has slipped down to 8.05. It was hovering around 9.5 some time ago. Both batters on 12 each.
Could have got that one back onto the stumps. Anas. 69 for 2.
Last ball of the 10th. Nicely on top of that, will take a single and retain strike. 10 runs of the 10th over. 10 done. 670 for 2.
पिंटू बेटे बेचारा क्यों भूल गया?
अरे यार आ गया. मैं चाह रहा हूँ मैं ड्रीम 11 में टीम बनाना भूल गया था मम्मी आंटी.
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना. मेक योर टीम नाउ.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है.
Chines, who has been sensational for his Well supported by Sanjay right at the top, up to 33. This partnership has given the Tuskers that outside chance. They need 58 of the last 42 balls.
Yeah, the band suggests that there has been an impact player which the Royals have taken.
You wanted Gigi, you've got Gigi. Aditya Mohan looks like he's the one that Gigi has replaced.
Yeah, just that they should have said Hanji to this long back and told us.
They should have said something, for sure. Yeah, as a cricket commentator, you don't want to get the FOMO feeling. Back player holds it outside the off stump. First ball, umpire says it was okay. Nicely guided away, third fielder on the fence, Ibnul. Rich fast bowling reserves, as I was mentioning. Yesterday we saw Sharafuddin and Basil Thampi bowling in tandem. They were exceptional as well. Sharafuddin went for a few runs. Basil Thampi 4 for on his return.
One man we're waiting as well is Rohan Kunumal.
The one everyone is waiting for is Sanju Samson. But as I just mentioned, he's in a bit of a catch-22 of a situation, knows that he could be called in for the ODI series versus South Africa. He's training for it. Did use the centre wicket to practice after we left last afternoon. I actually wanted to wait around and watch him. He'll do it today. He does turn up. One hand off the bat. I look for the second. Will get the second. Sean Roger is extremely quick.
Nice quick runs this. Building a partnership here. This partnership, Sean Roger and Mohammad Anas, both on 14 each, came around the similar time, both of them. He's faced 10 balls. Anas has 11. That's easy pickings. Easy pickings. The impact play giving away too many runs.
It's the first real bad ball he's bowled, to be honest. Rest of them were outside the off stump for the left-hander. Seven of his first 5 balls. Sean Roger, 18 of 11, just starting to getting a move on. Hasn't timed it, which is why they get is just a run. 78 for 2 after 11 overs.
टिकट लगता भूल गए होंगे
वही तो सर भूल गया मैच आ रहा है और ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनानी थी.
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना. Pick your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है.
Change in the bowling attack. Sean Roger going great guns. Brought in Akhil MS. The designated rounder. And a misfield allow the second run to be taken. Ibnul Aftab, the tall fast bowler, makes a mistake. 80 runs on the board. This chase is finally finding some shape and form. Drill down the ground. Liam, right next to me right now. Required run rate 8.29, current run rate 7.15. They should be fine here.
Thank you, Baba. Yeah, it's going pretty well for the Tuskers. Sean Rogers set, Anas getting there as well. Played a magnificent innings in the last win, their only win rather. Did Anas. These were at the wicket. It should be under control. And he's knocked back the keeper. Should get a couple for that as well. It's all going their way.
When you're in form, you find spaces everywhere. Knock back the keeper, go through the umpire, miss the ball. Everything falls in place.
We saw that with Surya Kumar Yadav. Top edge went for 6 and after that he was unstoppable. Yes, he did again, Anas getting that 6. Or rather, at least 6 and over every over. Getting 8-9. Required run rate is under control. Well, they've just lost the plot slightly.
Yeah, look a little lackluster here. In fact, bowler gave a few runs in that over as well. If these two don't make a mistake, it should be Tuskers' game to lose. Got away nicely. Another couple of runs. How quick is Sean Roger? It finished 2 before even Anas was halfway mark for the second run.
I really like the way they're running between the wickets too. Putting pressure on the fielders are not helping themselves either. It's going well. 6 of 4 deliveries in this one.
I know it might look like a little desperate move, but I would love to see Manu Krishnan come back for Uber here.
I totally agree. He needs to break this partnership.
Because on the surface of it, these two are actually running away with it. Well played. They've got 9 of this over without hitting a boundary. 12 overs are done. Tuskers in control. 87 for 2.
पिंटू बेटे फिर ज्यादा क्यों भूल गया?
अरे याद आ गया. मैच आ रहा है, मैं ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना भूल गया था पम्मी आंटी.
भूल मत जाना 11 बनाना. Make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है.
Tuskers need 41 of 30 balls. It's going quite well for them. As Baba just mentioned, getting the high run rate without getting boundaries. When that's happening, you do something good. It's not all about boundary hitting. 1s and 2s don't seem like a lot when you're doing them. But when they all come together, you can can see that the Tuskers are in a good position now. Royals getting some big overs, over number 13, 14, 15, 16. But that last over, but they didn't give too many runs. Could help. And Manu Krishnan comes back. As Baba Shish mentioned, I don't think it's too much of a desperate measure. I just think it's the right call. He needs to break the partnership. He needs to bring himself on. This could be a big over. Sean Roger on strike. Took a quick single, direct hit, and maybe he was gone. How important will that be? Let's take a closer look at it. Hit it straight towards the fielder. Good pickup, good throw. Oh, that would have been very close. Would have had to go upstairs. Kill him as the fielder. As I said, the ones and twos are the difference right now for the Tuskers. The Royals need to curb those. Nicely played again by Anas. In fact, very nicely played. He will get a boundary for it. And Manu Krishnan doesn't have an answer. He's looking at the batter in a perplexed manner. Very nicely played. That is a sign of a player in form. To 21 or 14 now. Got a 14 the last game. 12 fours in this tournament. Just coming to the end of match number 21. 36 now to win of 28. It's looking easy now for the Tuskers as long as they keep this partnership intact. A similar delivery there for Manu Krishnan. A bit of extra bounce. And that's why Anas just missing out on it.
Hi friends, good to upload. I hope आप सब लोग ठीक होंगे.
What can Manu Krishnan do here? Making a couple of alterations to the field. Nicely stopped, but that won't. That will stop the single. In fact, I thought it would be on. Very nicely done by the fielder. You need to keep this tight. You need to try up those ones and twos. Along with the boundaries, of course.
Salman Nizar stopping that run, acting vice captain of the side as well. Captain and the vice captain just coming together. Put a little squeeze on this partnership. Wayward. Manu Krishnan is saying, I actually bowled it straight. And it's too late.
Sometimes that happens. Don't have too much control of the ball.
Happens when the surface really cracks up and you bowl something on middle stump, it hits the crack and goes way outside the off stump. Closer to the pads of Anas. Manu Krishnan doesn't change a lot. Just a subtle change in his delivery stride, just to make sure the ball is closer to off stump. Not looking for the magic ball.
Persisting with the same line and length. Kudos to Anas for getting that boundary though. That has really changed the complexion of the over. 6 off it. Don't mind a boundary, but he'll take a single or two. $34 to win of 24. It's 94 for 2.
शोना भूले तो नहीं आज का स्पेशल दिन
अरे याद आ गया मैच आ रहा है ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनानी है
ये कैसे भूल गया?
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना मेक योर टीम नाउ
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदार
His second over. 7 extras. This partnership has really made the difference. Adi Dev hung around for a little while, didn't do a lot of damage. But once he got out, Anas and Roger, they've come together, stitched a fine stand. Salman Nizar has just walked out of the playing area. Just waiting on the rope. As Gokul Gopinath just confirmed for the left-hander. Somehow just took a little breather outside the ropes exactly for 20 seconds. And he's back inside the circle at mid-off.
That's nicely hit by Anas. Should be thankful they didn't go all the way though. Would have been shielded with the hands of Longhorn.
As a batter, when you know you have hit the ball a little too well, and you can see the fielder in that area, your heart just sinks and your heart stops. On the other hand, when you know there's a fielder and you haven't timed it, you're thanking the gods right away.
Roger gets a hold of that. Once again, if he timed that, that was in the fielder's hands. Bit of luck.
What to happen in a tough couple of weeks for them. It's just alluding to that. In a selection-based tournament, when your team is actually losing, you're not getting a lot of chances to perform either. That's gone straight up. Chance now. Falls in the no man's land once again. 3 in a row.
My goodness. What is happening here? Let's take another look at it. It just crept up on us. Keeper didn't go for it. Yeah, that's probably too far. Just bang in the middle of all three.
For that little luck that the Royals are perhaps missing out on, we have introduced the impact commentator as well, Raghavendra Raj, in for a few expert comments.
Yeah, just considering that the impact player, thank you Babashish and Liam, the impact bowler Gokul Gopinath has been introduced, which we were banking on, has given away 10 runs in the 9 deliveries he's bowled.
You were talking about the game. I thought expert comments about what is there for lunch.
Oh, that is gone. He's not timed that again and gone this time. One shot too many. Mohammad Anas perishes.
The impact player and the impact commentator Fourth strike as Raghav comes into the comp box. The wicket has been taken.
Well played for his 23. Should have finished this game though. .32 needed.
शोना भूले तो नहीं आज का स्पेशल दिन।
अरे याद आ गया, मैं चाह रहा ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनानी है। ये कैसे भूल गया?
भूल मत जाना, ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना। मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदार
Added in, has walked out to bat.
Not impossible. 32 in.
Matter of a couple of sixes, to be honest.
Oh, that's a good delivery from Gokul. Hasn't bowled a bad over. In fact, he could have had more. Really good over, considering the circumstances. 1 wicket, 2 runs.
What a first ball to get. As a left-hander, right arm seamer whooping it away from you just wakes you up.
I think you're just going to knock it around for a single. It's not that easy. It's a pressure situation.
That's in the air, and two fielders colliding with each other, make a mess of it. Number 8, number 6.
It was always Akhilemes's. He tracked it down from a long, long way. Amir Shah was in the vicinity as well. Always Akhil's catch. Amir Shah, I believe, had no business being there.
An impact. They've taken both of them. Hope there's no serious damage done. End of 14, 97 for 3.
पिंटू बेटे फिर जाता कि भूल गया।
मैं चाह रहा हूँ मैं ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना भूल गया था पम्मी आंटी।
ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना। मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है।
इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन जरूर प्रेस करें। वीडियो
Amir Shah has literally just bumped into Akhilemes. And dare I say, Akhilemes actually had the ball in his hands until that collision happened. They're both up on their feet. Gokul Gopinath is dejected. He could have had more wickets in that over. 30 needed of the last 18 balls then.
Something like a traffic collision in the evening, which seems to be fine. Babshish.
I'm wearing kinda white, which resembles the traffic cop. So I'll rule it in favor of Akhilemes and perhaps give the fine, give the card to Amir Shah. But the fine has been paid already. With respect to that drop catch.
And feeling the pinch is Gokul Gopinath. Probably it was his vehicle. He's the owner of it.
Just the second time he's taken it out.
That was an impact player. He was parked in the garage. He's not even part of the game. But now out in the middle of the traffic.
Sean Roger has had put up a little chai stall in the trial right now. He's watched the things unfold. Watching the things unfold is Rahul P and his team. Zakhil KG there. Diesel NP. Vishnu Vinod all catching up. The last half of this first game.
Prashant, the selector there as well. Selection committee. Played for Sunrisers Hyderabad back in 2015. Sean Roger.
Ibnul running in. That's another base hit, but that will be safe. Nobody inside the circle, front on the onside, everyone on the ropes. You can get away with hits there.
Short pitch bowling is the ploy from the Royals, and the Tuskers are not managing it. Already Anas perishing.
इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, हमारे चैनल को
Pratap and Roger
सब्सक्राइब
not
करें
looking stable either.
और बेल
Expect a few
आइकन
more
जरूर प्रेस
short
करें
deliveries.
हमारी न्यू वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के
Now
लिए
they need boundaries, so they can't just cap it down for one or two. They need a few big hits.
Outside the marker, is it? No, says the umpire. Every dot ball brings the Royals back in the game. Where was that? Yeah, inside. Not exactly on the line. Even if it was, that is up to the umpire as well.
Very rarely do the bowlers get the benefit of the doubt. I think that was a good decision. Up shuffles, he gets an edge, and he gets a boundary. As I said, very rarely it goes in the favour of the bowlers, and that brings up.
Persisting with that wide line, third fielder was a lot squarer. Pratap almost swinging him off the feet. Important boundary though.
25 in 15 is what is needed now. The equation
Where do you think this is heading? Tuskers' way?
should. The momentum, what they've gathered in the previous victory. Comes down the track again, the same region, same fielder, better. This time straighter to him, lot straighter. I reckon with Sean Roger and Pratap being there, this should be done, the Tuskers.
At the moment, it looks like the weave for Pratap starts from the keeper and ends with the third fielder. Roger is the key for me. He bats through, they win this. They were in a very similar position when he was given out obstructing the field.
He's thrown the kitchen sink at that one, and that goes the distance. This is poor bowling here by Aftab, and better batting by Sean Roger.
Class batting indeed. Slicey and spicy from Roger. As he pips this one way over the ropes.
Yeah, something like last night's Kariminu Puluchattu. Spicy, slicey,
And wholesome, if I may add.
in a meal in itself, isn't it?
$15 overs are done. Nelson on the board.
पिंटू बेचारा कि भूल गया
अरे यार आ गया मैं चाह रहा हूँ मैं ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना भूल गया था पम्मी आंटी
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना मेक योर टीम नाउ
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है।
Skipper comes in. Roll the penalty. 17 of 12. You have to favor the batting side, but Manu Krishnan is an experienced campaigner. Raghav, where do you think he's going to bowl?
Sean Roger has been strong. Anything wide of off stump, he's slashed and gotten runs off the pad as well.
I think the short ball is what they're going to be aiming at.
Yeah, I think that's what should do the trick because he's got to top it a couple of times. Nelson strikes. Nelson for 3.
He's got the fine leg and the square leg inside the circle. He's just eluding field. That's why he's got Fuller. And there is protection there. Not anymore. Misfield and a wild throw will not impress the captain. That is Amit Shah.
Oh my goodness. He's probably feeling the effects of that collision. It's straight to his hand. It's hit his knee, gone the other way. The throw is wayward. Even with a better throw, he could have made up for that. And when your skipper is the bowler, that's even worse. After dropping a catch in the previous over.
Yeah, banish yourself. And don't be seen. Good delivery. That's been the ploy then in this over. Yorker outside the off stump now. Wants the third fielder to go back on the fence just for extra protection. So, a short third in position and the deep third has gone a lot squarer.
Yeah, that's where he's going to target now, like the way you mentioned. And they've swapped the fielder there as well. Amir Shah has been brought inside the circle.
What are the odds that he gets a top edge and it goes towards Amir Shah? We've seen these too many times. Amir Shah is just hoping the ball doesn't come to him right now.
That's when it comes to you the most.
Back of length. He pulls it. Wants a second. He's running for it. And gets it too.
There, Baba. He thought that Manu Krishnan would go to the near end, but he went back towards the wicketkeeper. Manu Krishnan is a very experienced player. He knew that the stumps were broken this side. That's why he went to the keeper.
Yeah, and he had to run back to it to fetch it himself and throw it because he's seen the field in this over all around. So he realized that he's the one who has to act. There you go. He realizes it's broken the stumps. It's gone. It's taken the pace off. He's keeping an eye and then straight away the presence of mind to go straight and throw it back to the wicketkeeper. It was a little wayward. That's all right. But look at that. That's a great effort. Top class.
Credit to Manu Krishnan then. Presence of mind, execution. But Sean Roger has to be questioned. You'd want strike. Definitely out.
Yeah, it took a while. But this really is poor from Sean Roger. He's a very young cricketer. Looks like he's going to learn the hard way as well. Once you're in, once you're set, don't throw it away. The greed of that extra run has perished. He's
पिंटू बेटे फिर जा दिया
क्या आ गया मैं चाह रहा हूँ मैं ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना भूल गया था पम्मी आंटी
भूल मत जाना ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बनाना मेक योर टीम नाउ
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है।
King will now have the most important role to finish the game. With an over remaining, it will be Pratap on strike. He hasn't exactly timed the ball well so far, which keeps Gokul Gopinath very much in the game. Impact player versus the impact player to decide this game then.
Just then, the impact commentator has gone missing. But it's 10 to win of 6. Tuskers and Royals. Finally, we're getting an exciting encounter. Pratap on strike, we know he can hit it. It's just about one hit right now. Goes for it and misses. Dot ball exactly when they need it. First ball goes to the bowling impact player.
Least you're looking for is impact on the ball. Bat on ball right now, to be honest. And you need about 10 or so in the last over. In the first 3 balls, all you're looking for is bat on ball. It's only in the last 3 balls you look for that boundary. Outside half of the bat. Will just be a run. Brings the new batter on crease. 9 needed of 4 runs. 9 needed of 4 balls. Beg your pardon. Liam, this chase was supposed to be in control.
Yeah, they've totally lost it. Mentioned that Sean Roger had to be there till the end. He's not. Now, the onus is on Vinup Manoharan. He can do it. There's somebody you want coming in fresh. At this stage, it's probably him.
Short third inside the circle. Point at the edge of the 30-yard mark. That's one area he can opt for. Shot fine inside the circle. Jumps down the crease. Umpire should call this a legal ball, I believe. Will be a run out. Vinup never left his crease. Pratap did. Madness out there.
What are the Tuskers doing? They should have spoken about this beforehand. Vinup says no. Abhishek is all the way down. And it's a very easy run out. The second one in the matter of a few balls. Should have discussed this beforehand. No communication. And now 9 to win of 3. Swung in favour of the bowling side.
Unless, of course, Vinoop has a moment of magic and sends this one or the next one out of the park. Aftab Rishabh is the new man in. Vinoop connects it, not well enough. Doesn't even look for the second run, so they've left to Aftab Rishabh then. He's not someone who doesn't have any power hitting skills. He does have, just like most lower order batters. But 8 to get to win a game of the last 2 balls, you beating your first ball, that's a tall task.
That's very tough, and whatever he does, I think he has to try and get a single. At least get a single to Vinoop, who can try and get a 6 in the last ball. That's the least they can do. Big ball coming up here.
Can't play a dot ball. Yeah, bat on ball. Gets the boundary. Gets the boundary. Gets more than bat on ball. It's actually one of the shots of the innings. Lovely fast cut to the left of the point fielder. After Rishabh, where have you been?
Not the ideal ball though. You mentioned the Baba shot third and point, both inside the circle. You don't want to bowl it, so why target the stumps if you're the bowler? Gives him the width, and Afra takes it with both hands. We have a nail biter on our hands. 4 to win of 1.
The field hasn't changed. Tuskers' campaign has been waiting for a moment like this for them to win a close game with the bat. Sweeper back. Now the third fielder back. Deep backward square leg, deep mid wicket, long on the fence. That is all the protection. Looking at this field, it looks like another Yorker outside the off stump. After Rishabh, strike rate of 400, 4 to win.
He goes for it. It's a full toss. Has he found the gap? No, he hasn't. There's someone on the boundary. And Gokul has somehow managed to rescue this for the Royals. Manu Krishnan very happy about it. They win by 2 runs. And you have to say, Baba, that should have gone over the fence.
They pulled off a real heist. This game was gone. Half an hour ago when Sean Roger was going strong, this game was gone. They have pulled it back. And how 42 of 27, excellent knock from Roger, but couldn't finish it. Sensational bowling towards the end. Aditya picked up a wicket, so did Anuraj, who was tight, and Gokul Gopinath, the impact player, held his nerves in the final over of the match. Rain came around, we had to play a 17-over game, and boy, it lived to our expectations. In the end, a tough